Hey sightseers, Sightseeing Sally here and Marty.
Hey, hey, hey.
We're checking out a border town here in Southern California.
Calexico.
Calexico is located 55 miles west of Yuma, Arizona, along the U.S.-Mexico border. We haven't been down here before. We're interested to see what we can all find.
I've called 3 times and they still can't hear me.
I wonder why.
Come on with us.
Calexico is forgotten in the sense that the majority of American tourists don't bother to stop in Calexico. Instead, they pass right on through to head to Mexicali, which is right on the other side of the border in Mexico. Calexico started as a tent city in 1899 and gets its name from combining the names of California with Mexico. Its sister city, Mexicali, which is 25 times the size of Calexico, also gets its name from combining the names California and Mexico. As we're walking around, we noticed a lot of payphones here. But judging from the looks of some of them, I don't think they work. Right, Marty?
You're right.
You tried one, didn't you?
Yeah, now I gotta bleach my hand.
Guess how Marty really cleaned his hand. Oh my God.
Little phone book hanger. When's the last time you see one of them?
In addition to all the payphones, we've been noticing a lot of mannequins outside.
Check out this mannequin behind me as soon as I move. It looks like it's digging something out of its butt.
And signs in Spanish.
I don't care what language is in, you know what that means. Asbestos. Real, postal. I have no damn clue.
No, you don't. Nice try. In Calexico, you can still ride the old Greyhound bus. They have a Greyhound station with packages. And where do they bring you, Marty?
I'm pretty sure, I don't recognize any of the cities. I think they're all Mexico. Domingo, Lunes, Martes.
No, that's the days of the week.
Oh.
Domingo, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado.
Oh, maybe this is it.
Yeah, that would be more likely. I guess we know who took Spanish in high school. The other thing we've noticed walking around is the number of cash exchange places, pigeons, and a strong presence of Border Patrol, which, being so close to the border, is really not surprising. Not far off from the downtown is this park, and what captured my eye about this place is if you look up in the trees and in the sky, you can see parakeets flying around. How cool is that? For those of you who didn't know, parakeets, this is their natural habitat, which, being from the north, is just like totally mind-blowing, because the parakeets we see are normally behind bars, either in a pet store or at a zoo. Just outside the entrance to Calexico's Freedom Park, there are these murals painted on the side of this building. And if you've spent any amount of time in either Southern California or Arizona, you know these murals depict life as it is for a lot of the immigrants coming over. Well, it looks like Freedom Park has seen better days, because if you look inside the fountain, there's no more water coming up, and it's just turned into a big garbage pile.
Uh-oh, something's going down at the Jack in the Box.
Sure they ain't selling donuts there?
Let's go get some.
This doesn't exactly seem like the safest place to have a cash machine, does it? Peeking over the Mexican border is Calexico's water tower. Of course, being so close to the border, there is the wall. Surprisingly, the majority of the razor wire is on the American side, and if we look over this way, you can see where they're installing more on our side. Like a lot of American towns, Calexico is home to some historical landmarks.
Camp Salvation. Good thing I paid attention in school during history class and all that, because I have no idea what any of this even means.
Camp Salvation was established for a short period of time, and it served as a refugee center for distressed immigrants.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that is. So
All joking aside, that is pretty cool. They did that.
So this is the location of where it was established. Now, a building stands here, which I believe is Calexico City Hall, and a really nice park. Adjacent to the wall is this really neat building. I love that cupola on top. It's got the traditional Spanish tile and looks like it's built like the old Spanish buildings that you see throughout the Southwest. I'm not really sure what it is. We'll have to walk up to it and see if there's a sign on it. Well, I guessed right. This place is really old. It was placed on the National Register of Historic Places. It was built back in 1933, and it was the United States Inspection Station. Here's another sign on the corner of the building. It says Ogden L. Mills, Secretary of the Treasury, Ferry K. Heath, Assistant Secretary, and James A. Wetmore, Acting Supervising Architect, 1932. And then if you look across the street is the Sam Ellis store, and that also appears to be quite old. The Hotel de Anza is also another building that's on the National Register of Historic Places, and because of the lack of affordable housing here, they've actually turned it over into housing for older adults. Here's another view of the Hotel de Anza. It's got a turret or cupola, depending on where you're from, on top. Oh, look at that neat hotel sign, motel sign. It's the Village Sur. It's got rooms, phones, refrigerators, and a pool. You'll find these hotels just a few blocks off the downtown. Something else that we found very interesting about Calexico is that historic Route 99, California US 99 route, started here. Although Route 99 is now considered defunct, it used to be one of the major highway systems in the U.S. Running from Canada to Mexico through the states of Washington, Oregon, and California, it was frequently referred to as the Golden State Highway. Despite the lack of American tourists, there happens to be quite a few interesting shops here in the downtown.
Delta airline plates. See the Delta insignia. It says Delta on the back.
Yeah, and what's
Look at
those?
Delta slippers. They had those slippers on a plane? And I don't fly much, so maybe. They don't want me peeling my shoes off, that's all I know.
Put those back.
Yeah. And the role play kitty mask can be yours for 99 cents.
I really have no comment. Something that I find really interesting is while this appears to be just your typical shoe store, fashion clothing store, up above are P.O. boxes. So if you needed somewhere to get your mail sent, you could rent a P.O. box from this store. Talk about a blast from the past. Not only do they sell jeans that I wore in high school, they're playing music I listened to. If you look off in the distance, there is a sign on the side of that building that says Cress. If you recall, from the video that we did on Yuma, we saw a similar sign. There's another blast from the past. If you can see, it used to say J.C. Penney on the side of the H.A. Garcia building.
And from the grocery store. Look at the shape that's in.
What is that?
It's a Granada.
You see those very often?
No, not since I was like probably 15.
Here's another place that doubles both as a place to rent a P.O. box and book your travel, your next dream vacation. I think he wants to come home with us.
Seems like a nice dog. But we're not taking him home.
You know what this sign means, right? We're
What
talking.
I smell, they ain't following it.
I was going to say they're talking about you, Marty. Those things are becoming a relic of the past. Oh, look.
Look what we found by the border.
It's a Mabel. Special thanks goes out to all our fellow sightseers here on Patreon and PayPal. Without you, these videos wouldn't be possible.